Hello, I'm Mrs. Charity. Welcome to the Glorious Heritage Overview of Catholic Church History. Discover the amazing story of the Church together as a family as you color and paste your way through the timeline and printables, which you can find on our website. And now, let's move into our topic for today.
Hello, I'm Mr. Charity, and welcome to the Glorious Heritage Catholic History video series. Today's topic is number 91, St. Simon Stock in the Scapular. If you look on your timeline and summary question sheets, you'll notice that we are in the yellow time period, which we have named Kingdom. If you don't have a timeline or summary question sheets, you can find them on our website. This is the last video in the yellow time period. This yellow time period of Kingdom was a time in which all of Christendom was ruled by kings, and the Catholic faith spread throughout Western Europe. But this time did not last forever. In our next video, we'll talk about a very notorious man named Martin Luther, who divided Christendom in two, and he led the north of Europe into heresy and apostasy. But before we get there, I want to talk about St. Simon Stock in the Scapular. There are a couple things that almost all devout Catholics have at any given time. Most devout Catholics carry a rosary, and they also wear a miraculous medal. And all devout Catholics of the whole world surely are wearing their scapular. Just like the Holy Rosary and the miraculous medal, the scapular also came from Our Lady as well. She gave it to St. Simon Stock in the 1200s, and it has come down to all of us. St. Simon Stock grew up in England in the early 1200s. When he was very young, he left his family and lived in a hollowed-out tree trunk as a hermit in the woods. He grew up as a hermit and was eventually renowned for his holiness. It was at this time that he traveled all the way from England to the Holy Land to join a very old group of monks who lived on Mount Carmel. Now, Mount Carmel is a mountain in the Holy Land that is mentioned in the Old Testament. In that story, the prophet Elias famously calls down fire from heaven to defeat all the false prophets of Baal and to prove the true God of Israel. After St. Simon Stock joined the monastery on Mount Carmel, the Muslims started to reconquer the Holy Land after the Third Crusade. So the monks on Mount Carmel had to move their monastery, and they chose to move it to England, where St. Simon Stock was from. It was there that Our Lady appeared to St. Simon Stock and gave him the scapular. Now, instead of Mrs. Charity talking to you, and instead of me reading you a story at the end of the video, I thought we could watch part of our glorious heritage cartoon, St. Simon Stock in the Scapular. And make sure to come back next time when we start the green time period and talk about the notorious heretic Martin Luther.
Brother Simon Stock, I have a message from the Holy Land. Your monastery, brothers. The Muslims have burnt it down.
Brother Simon, you were right. We left just in time. Our old home has been destroyed. Let's look towards the future and establish houses in England. Our Order of the Carmelites will spread devotion to Our Lady throughout the new land.
My brothers, welcome to England. Let us see what God has in store for us here.
I have heard news that monks from the Holy Land have come to live in England. If that is so, then England is truly blessed.
Yes, sire, they are called the Carmelites. They used to live on Mount Carmel.
Write them a letter for me. Tell them they are welcome in England and give them this money as a sign of my support. Tell them that I am leading an army of English soldiers to the Holy Land to take back Jerusalem. And finally, tell them that their king needs their prayers to Our Lady for her protection and our victory.
Dear Mother in heaven, you are so good to your servants who are so weak and sinful. The Carmelites are dedicated to your honor and the glory of God. Yet we also need your protection and your guidance. May your mantle fall upon us, just as the mantle of Elias fell upon Eliseus. Give us some outward sign that we belong to you, dear Lady. Christians everywhere need your help.
Simon, your prayers have been heard in heaven. Receive, my beloved son, this habit of your order. This shall be to you and to all Carmelites a privilege, that whosoever dies clothed in this shall never suffer eternal fire. It shall be a sign of salvation, a protection in danger, and a pledge of peace. Simon, you have prayed for my protection, and behold, I give you this scapular to answer your prayers. In time, this scapular will be worn by Catholics throughout the world. They will be under my mantle, and I will give them special graces that they may save their souls.
I hope you enjoyed and learned something new today. Visit our website, www.gloriousheritagecartoons.com, where you can find more educational supplements, cartoons, books, and printables. You can also follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram to get notified of our latest updates and videos. And if you like our work and want to support us, you can make a donation on our website or on Patreon. We really appreciate your generosity and kindness. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel, and see you next time.